Hello guys, Dragon Star here. In this video I will show you how to dump Unity game, but in this case the global metadata is protected. We take the game Legends line as example. So yeah, you can see that this game is protected if we go like to the folder, data app, and then folder game name or package name, and then we go like to base APK. I can just do from the beginning. So like data app, this is the package name, and then we go to like base APK because we're gonna review the metadata really quick. Managed the data. If we copy it, we save it here, paste it, so I can open it here. Paste it there. So you can see this metadata is not normal, right? So like the first 4 bytes, they don't follow the standard like global metadata .dat magic format. So it's probably obfuscated or encrypted or something else has been done with it, but we cannot use this for dump the game. So what we have to do is like we have to dump the metadata and label to cpp.so file during runtime of the app. So we can close this. I'll also remove this now. So yeah, I have the game here open already. Legends Line with our beautiful game guardian, so game process, And so the thing is, like in this case, with this game, we cannot rely on the actual global metadata path. So if I would like make a quick script, let's see, uh, where, let's see, oh, yeah, it's fine. So let's say like I want to like have the metadata. It's really funny actually. And then like it's a bit cold here. And then for example like save it, but I would have to like to do like yeah. I need to make the better. Yeah, make it go data equals another thing. And just make a quick script so that I can find the metadata. Yeah, I believe it was ranges. Let's see here. State ranges. Yeah, here we go. Feeder state. Feeder state equals all. Then meta equals others equals start and flags equals type list items. So I just save it down here. Let's see. Image meta. Let's save. Should be correct. Let's see. Hold on. Wait 1 moment. I have to actually save it here. Let me just open the folder. Yeah, this is the wrong folder. Should be, let me see. Interesting. Oh yeah, it had to be here, so it was alright. So yeah, I now saved it to the right path. Okay, no, this is great. So now, let's see. Okay, let's see. There we go. So here we have the start address of our metadata file. You can see here. So if we copy the address and put it here, we can see like here's our metadata. And so you see it's not reliable because it shows like the protected metadata, you know. So we can't have the protected metadata, all right? If we're gonna try to dump this, it won't work. So we need to find the correct metadata. So we go here, we go to the search. You enable all regions, press save, and you search the magical bytes. This is the correct magical bytes for the metadata.dat, well, the global-metadata.dat. So you search it. We get 4 results. You keep the first one. You can remove this. We don't really need this anymore. Now you do pointer search. Get 17 results. Let me delete the unnecessary regions. All you have to do is enable region A, and if you don't have region A, then it will be CA. You can close others. It's one of the two actually. So depending on the architecture or if you are on the emulator, you select. But you can just select both of them. Just a little bit more work. So you do pointer search. Okay, so we have like 4 values. Save them. And if you are on 64-bit, you do -30. If you are on 32-bit, you do -20. So offset calculation. So -20. In this case, because I'm on 32-bit, and then end word. Basically, what we're gonna do is there you go. See. So the address that's relevant is the one that has like a pointer to the start of our metadata, which is this one. So yeah, here this one is the same. So this one you can keep, the rest you can delete, remove. So you can clearly see that this points go to pointer to the address of our metadata. So now what we do is, I do plus 28 and word. Okay, great. Now we have our offset. So you can copy this, copy the hex value. You go. Now you select the metadata. I do offset, and then you paste it, and then make a copy. I do also word. Oh, great. So let me just change that in Word really quick. It doesn't really matter. You can also have it just in byte, but I prefer to have a Word data type. So, and this I also actually, let's do both in Word. Okay, so now we have the start. So we can remove the others. So because yeah, you can see that this is a pointer to the address here. They are equal, the address and the hex value. So we can remove the rest. Remove. Let me just give this a name. Start metadata. So this is the actual start, not the previous one with scrambled header. So now what we do is we do offset again. So basically we use our old offset but plus 8. So instead of 20 is it 28, and on 64-bit instead of 30 it will be 38. So and you keep it on Word, data type Word. Remember that if you're 64-bit, you should use quart when you're using the offsets, right? Because you're 64-bit. But then when you do the plus 38, you change the data type to Word, because this is your offset, okay? So you copy this, copy the hex value, then select again. Let me just change this to Word because I prefer this start address to be in Word. It's more suitable, I find. I'm gonna enable string representation so that you can like see, you know. Now we do offset, and we paste the address we just copied and then make copy also. Yeah, also. Okay, great. So now we have our offset of our metadata from start till finish. So now we should do the dumping for the metadata. We can remove this. I also going to change the name to end metadata. We can also already search our libel to CPP file. In this case, our libel to CPP file is not encrypted. Yeah, so here it is. So yeah, here it is. So yeah, so this is the start of the libel to CPP. We save it, and down here we change like start libel to CPP. Okay, and then we go to the end of the file, which is always here. All right, this is the end. Go here and we save. So it's really like just in case you know. So at the end of the text of libel to CPP, you always have a small part that's also still part of the libel to CPP. So that's this part, okay? Usually it's in CB, but can also be in others. But it's just one section, okay? It's always just one section. So you take the one next to it. So it's this one, all right? Go here, you save the address. I do and libel to CPP. Okay, great. So we have everything we need. We have our metadata and we have our libel to CPP. So now we have to do the dumping. So you go, let me just copy the address here, copy the address and copy this address. All right, we do the dumping, dump memory. We paste the address. So this start from address 080000 to end, which was this one, okay? And for folder, I just let me see really quick. Folder, SD card, and then download. I do believe it's this one. Yeah, it should be this one. So here you dump to, or any folder that's suitable for you. So it's dumping. I think should be able to see it here. Yeah, so here we already see. So we can change the folder name. This address here, we must keep as important, so we can like save it in a cloud block or something in a notepad. So let me just copy it, just in case. You always have to save that first address, and then you save it here, right? And now we can safely change the name to libel to cpp. So it's not required to do so, but I prefer to do so. I need to change the file extension from the emulator, I believe. So I will just do that because it says .bin, but it has to be done. So now it will also change in the folder. Yeah, file extension also changed. And now I do the same thing for the metadata. So now we do with the start of the metadata, copy the address and copy the end of the address. Now we do the same thing again, dump. So this was the start of the address, and then this was the end of the address. And then we copy as well, which is done. Wait. Okay, odd. I can't see it directly. Here it is. So kind of odd that I can't see it right now in the browser. Maybe I need to do some refreshing. But either way, for now I just change it here. So here we can change to global, then meta. Here you have to change it, all right? .dat. But the problem is like it doesn't change file extension because the thing here is not loading. Maybe I need to do a small. Let me see. Maybe for the sake of it, I just need to paste something there. Just create a new folder, a new text, just to get something working, all right? So just do like this. Look, here it is. Now it appeared. Rename. Change that. Voila. global-metadata.dat. That's the name. Voila. Let's see. And now it changed to that file. So you also have to download L2CPP dumper. Let's just check. I will provide the link in the description. Which one was it? Yeah, so this one, L2CPP dumper GUI 1.8.0. Then we open it, run anyway. Give it a bit of time. Okay, great. So it's open. So now we just have to select. Now we just have to select our files. So as executable, you select. Let's see. Here in the downloads, I saved it. So for us executable, you use legal2cpp.so, and as global-metadata.dat, you use this one. And now for the dumping, you just press start dumping. And as so here it's asking for the code about the offset. So that's the one you used, that you just write it down. It's actually the start address of the libel2cpp, you know, so which you could see here. Here you can see it's the start address, all right? So it's fine, just put it here and press OK. You can see now it's dumping the metadata. It's making the dump CS. It's generating the struct and everything. But yeah, basically this is the method I usually use when I want to dump, because I don't always rely on the pad name, because it's not always the case that the pad name is the correct one, as you could see for yourself. Let's see. Just go back to a few errors. Yeah, you could see, for example, like it shows as pad name metadata, but at the end of the day, it was not the actual metadata. It showed the encrypted or obfuscated one. Let's just say protected one. So if you would dump this one, it would never have worked. So you always have to, which I prefer to do, is always directly look for the magical bytes, and then in most cases you find the correct one, and then also use pointer search to find the proper offset, and then you should be fine. But it's not always guaranteed. It's just the way I'm showing. So yeah, you can see that the struct is done. So it should have dumped it in the appropriate folder. Let's see, download. So yeah, you can see that the dumping has been done. Where is our dump CS? See, here you have the assemblies. I should have made a folder so it's more clean. Yeah, here it is. So here is our dump CS. You can open it with the notepad. And as you can see, the dump is done. Oh, well and nicely. So yeah, I hope this is all. I hope this was clear. This is going to be all for today. Some new tutorials coming up soon. Further, I wish you guys a nice day, and thank you for watching.